go. If you like fascinating stylistic matchups, perhaps this one is for you. We have got a decorated BJJ practitioner here, and a lot of no-gi success. So most people believe that as he crosses into the UFC and gets deeper in his MMA career, he's going to realize a lot of success.
Well, that translates. You know, the no-gi is what translates to mixed martial arts. The gi jiu-jitsu is very good. It's very good to develop and learn it. But the no-gi relates more to fighting than anything. The no-shirt, the nothing to grab. This guy is so good on the ground and so good at no-gi jiu-jitsu that he can apply it to mixed martial arts. That's why you see him get so many submission victories.
And at least when you're not wearing a gi, you can't get clock choked to sleep by your pajamas. So let's see how it goes for him tonight, but there is no denying how good he is on the ground. It's always exciting when you have such a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. This man has been a master of the submission in the UFC, and even though a lot of people know what's coming, more often than not, they're unable to stop.
Because the knowledge of the Jiu-Jitsu game is truly something that it's hard to replicate when a guy is as good as he is. I mean, he will jump for a triangle. He will jump for an armbar, and as you slam him to the ground, he starts to understand, okay, I'm right where I need you right now. This is when the game starts for him. If he doesn't secure that submission, he gets you where he needs you to be in order to start to really make you drown. It's like going in deep water and getting pulled down over and over again, because every time you think, if I do this, it'll make it better, it just makes it worse.
And Vesela trying to find a training partner to simulate this guy in the gym.
It can't happen, and it won't happen.
Our tail of the tape for this featherweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Rosa, the Master Benchmark. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
and there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. Right back at the O2 Arena here in London, England, and man, are you royalty around this place. I mean, you can barely make your way to the octagon tonight,
John,
Jim.
oh stop, John, oh stop, John, please stop.
Able to connect with a beautiful jab. With conviction to the body. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You gotta be careful. Oh, elbows from the bottom now, okay. All right, so back to the well with the elbows, and I guess if it's not broken, no need to fix it as he lands another combination.
He's getting it so close that it's hard to land anything else, so he's shortening up those elbows, and they're landing beautifully.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. He passes to half. Big ground and pound.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Midway through round one.
Oh, nice elbow.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opening right up. Oh, some big elbows landing for him now.
That was a slick transition. In the half guard. Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Mitchell's pass attempt denied. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine. If the opponent turns to the opposite side, he can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
End of the round, and Mitchell's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. And that one certainly found the target. Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this.
Judo toss for him there. Lands a big elbow there. Side control now.
Nice transition. He's got to start throwing down.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not staying still underneath his opponent is allowing him to not get hit with anything too damaging.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
Once he got him cut, he recognized.
Huge elbow there. So he's setting up for submission here. Oh, that looks tight. Oh, that's gotta be it.
10
minutes in the books. somehow he gets out.
Hey, stop.
He had the triangle choke locked in, but he did a good job of staying patient, maintaining his calmness, and found a way out. Great job defensively.
Brett wants to stop this fight. I need you to show something. You have to protect yourself. Let's get this fight.
All right, we got a few clips for you, DC, of all the damage doled out in that round, and his eye continuing to be the main target.
I mean, he's getting hammered. He is getting hit in that spot over and over again. And because of that, his opponent has gained in confidence, and he is very limited in what he can do in his approach, because safety has to be first now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Clean punch.
Punch to the body is blocked. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Oh, going for a leg lock. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Well, a headhunter he is not. Beautifully done as he attacks the body yet again.
I mean, John, to have a guy live in a game plan and use it so effectively is very surprising, but with this guy, he's so smart, he's so disciplined, you kind of expect things out of the norm. Tonight, we see a body attack that we haven't seen in the octagon before.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to the room right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the reaction.
Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
45 seconds remain in the round. Mitchell's all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is going to hurt something fierce tomorrow. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Final seconds of round 3. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. Well, he's done a real good job attacking that cut above the eye, and here is your visual proof.
I mean, John, just devastating. These blows were amazing. He was able to land at will, and he opened up a nasty cut over the eye of his opponent. Now he's got to target it, and every time he lands, that blood will start to pour down into the eye, making it real hard to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Mitchell's really
Landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot. That Darce choke is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hip, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. And there it is.
Holy smokes! No judges needed this time around. Holy smokes!
What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 8 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out,
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he could get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.